Good morning, Oxbow Creek, and welcome back to another great week here in the fall. The weather's holding out. We're getting outside for recess. It's just like we like it to be. Fall in Minnesota is one of my favorite seasons. You gotta love it. A few announcements this week. I've been noticing in the hallways, we're getting a much better now that we're kind of getting into the groove of things. We really want the hallways to be virtually silent when you're walking through them. The reason being, of course, all the learning that's happening around you, not having that interrupt others. I know teachers are doing a great job of signaling that, and our kindergartners are learning that in the hallways, we want to make sure that we're not interrupting anybody else. And it gets difficult when we have 4 or 5 classes going places in the middle of the hallways, but we're starting to get that down, and I appreciate that. The lunchroom is another thing, making sure students, as you're going through that line, that we've got that quiet zone being recognized, because those folks who are working, preparing our lunches, need to make sure that they can hear you. So we really want that part to quiet down. I think we can improve a lot with that now that we're getting used to punching in our numbers, helping ourselves to fruits and vegetables, and all of that good stuff. And we also completed our first lockdown and fire drill. I want to congratulate you all for doing a really nice job with that. Again, students, when we do those, it's mainly just to practice in case we would ever be in a situation where we needed to, for your safety, go into a lockdown drill. Or obviously, if the fire alarm goes off, we have no choice but to get out of the building as quickly as possible till we find out what it is that caused that drill to go, or that alarm to go off. But you may also have noticed with the fire drill that those flashing amber lights come on in the hallways besides the piercing noise, and the fire doors automatically lock. Those shut already to help in containment. The whole building is set up to be safe that way. So thank you, and we'll probably have another drill within the next week or so to make sure we get our practices in. On this Tuesday as well, tomorrow, there are going to be bus evacuation drills going on. So that's, again, a safety thing that your bus drivers are going to be having you exit the bus in case something were to happen. So please do that just like you did our drill. Quickly, efficiently, without talk, and without a lot of fanfare. Just do as the driver directs you to do, and everything should be fine with that as well. That's on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday this week, we already have our picture day. So I hope you're getting your best smile and you've got your good back-to-school clothes ready to go for the picture day. Those are the shots that will end up in the yearbook. So we're looking forward to seeing those as well. Last year's yearbook was such an awesome one. I think it'll be fun to see what we come up with this year. And then also on Friday, our fundraiser packets are all due. So I don't know if you've been out being able to sell and getting online and selling to your parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and everybody else that you might be able to online. But I don't know, there are some pretty cool prizes. And the big picture, again, is keeping in mind the money that we're raising all goes back into programming for you guys. Some really fun things that our PTO has planned for the coming year. So be sure to get those packets in this coming Friday. Then I did want to feature a couple of our 5th graders. Come on over here, you guys. As you know, we've gotten an early start this year with our patrols. Our school patrols are 5th graders that are out there helping make sure not only the kids near the buses, but the kids in the front of the building are safe at the end of the day. And I chose just 3 of them. They're all excellent, and I'll get a chance to feature others at another time. But I chose these 3 just to highlight a couple of things about what's going on with the patrols. First of all, we've got Goldie out back and helping with the daycare vans. We haven't had a patrol back there before, so she's doing a great job making sure that those kids who take the vans instead of the buses do so safely as well. And Evan here, I was talking with him the other day because he actually had his eyes on, and he was reporting to me some things that happened across 109th at the pedestrian crossing there that shouldn't have happened. And he smartly reported that to me so that we could get at those parents and make sure that we shut that down before it turned into a problem. So I appreciate Evan doing that. And Zeta here is one of our patrols out front as well, and she helped me organize, and now we've got a rotation with all of those who are helping out in front so that they all get to experience all different aspects of the school patrol jobs. But with them here, I just want you to know, I really want all students to pay attention to what our school patrols have to say out there. They're out there doing a good job making sure that it's safe. They don't all have their belts yet. We ordered some more belts, and those aren't all in, but please be respectful of the patrols, and I want to thank them all for their service and what they're doing out there. So way to go, you guys. And you can stay here for the jokes. I've got a few jokes. I forgot them last week, my first week back, and I didn't remember the jokes. Remember, if you've got good jokes, bring them down to the office. Maybe I'll draw yours for the next week. This is from Ava, 2nd grader in 2KH. What kind of shoes are made of banana skins? Slippers, of course. This one is from, no name on this one. Oh, and that's too bad, too. Oh, wait, there it is. Hayden. Yes, Hayden, a second grader in Miss O'Brien's class, said, "What did the brain say to the other brain?" Are you thinking what I'm thinking? And finally, this is from Kaylee in 2OB. Two from 2OB. Kaylee Johnson says, "What is a pig doing with a stove?" Bacon. Of course. What else do you do with a stove, right? Those are the jokes for the week. It looks like another beautiful week. Make it a good one. See you next week.